everyone. My name is Sharon Joseph, and this is my son Miguel Joseph. Say hello, Miguel.
Hello.
He's 24 years old. He has cerebral palsy. He was diagnosed with cerebral palsy when he was about 4 years old. And his cerebral palsy mostly affects his arms and legs. This is what they call quadriplegic cerebral palsy. Sometimes he gets spasms where his arms and legs tremble for a few minutes and then it stops on its own eventually. But this journey has not been an easy one taking care of Miguel. Because for the past 24 years, I have more or less been taking care of him by myself. I am a single working mother. And beside Miguel, I have another son who is 13 years old who I have to send to school. So it has not been easy taking care of me and Ethan and Miguel with no help except from my mother or one of my sisters at times.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say is the level of severity of cerebral palsy on your child? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest.
I would say he's a 5 because he can still use a walker to walk around the house, to get to the toilet, to get to the bathroom. He can try and brush his teeth, bathe himself, dress himself. So he's not completely I would say not completely helpless. I would say that somebody has to do everything for him. When he has to go out, he usually uses his wheelchair.
What would you like persons to know about taking care of a child with cerebral palsy? What is your greatest challenge when caring for your child with cerebral palsy?
Taking care of a child with cerebral palsy, you must have a lot of patience. You must love. Show the child a lot of love, give them all the attention. Patience is the most important because it does not be easy at times. My greatest challenge is when I have to take him out and I have to lift him up to put him into a vehicle, to get out of a vehicle, in and out of the wheelchair, because most of the time I don't have anybody to help me. Financially, it's a struggle as well.
If you can identify one measure you would like to be put in place for children affected by cerebral palsy, what would that be?
If you can have some common ground, like if we can have a building that's dedicated to people with cerebral palsy, that is for that group specifically, where they have people who could take care of your children when they have to go to work, you know, where the children can get therapy, all different type of therapy, where they will be well taken care of. Yeah, if we could have something like that, and people could recognize that cerebral palsy is something real, and some people do pretend that they do not exist. If we could get more recognition, and people could learn more about cerebral palsy, that would be good.
Does your son or daughter have any other pre-existing medical conditions or limitations?
No, not at this time. No, he doesn't.
What has your personal experience as the parent/caregiver of a person living with cerebral palsy been like?
It has been a struggle, it has been very hard, it has been challenging. And when you're doing it without the support of the father, and most people look at you like, or they look at you when you see the child in the wheelchair, like something wrong with him, and he stares and things, and he feels so uncomfortable. He just wishes that he could be like everybody else, to walk around like everybody else, to run, to go to work, and sometimes he gets depressed, and sometimes it's hard not knowing what to say to him. But at the end of the day, God he does miracles, and I put everything in his hands. So through him, I think we will get through it.
How has the COVID-19 pandemic affected you and your son or daughter over the last 6+ months?
Well, the COVID-19, it has put some restrictions on us where we can't really go out as much for recreation, so we're more or less inside. But it has advantages and disadvantages, because with that, I get to spend more time with him and his brother. But financially, it is the same for me. Finding a caregiver is the same for me. Yeah, that's about it.
If there was anything that you could instantly do to improve the quality of life for your son or daughter, with cerebral palsy, what would it be? Identify any 3 things.
If I can have somebody who could work with him constantly with the physiotherapy, that would be good. Because he desperately wants to improve his physical abilities. Not only that, the second thing I would want is if I can have somebody who could talk to him like a psychologist, because besides the physical part of it, you know, he has some psychological issues that he needs to be dealt with. So if access to persons like this would be an asset to assist me in this challenge. And also, if things were put in place to assist the Cerebral Palsy Association or the Cerebral Palsy groups to help us in our situations, I think that would be a great help to all of us.
As we join the rest of the world in commemoration World Cerebral Palsy Day 2020, what message would you like the rest of Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the world to know?
I would like the world to know, Trinidad and Tobago, to know that cerebral palsy is real. Persons with disability, they are people too, and they have rights like everybody else and should be treated like everyone else.
Everyone, on behalf of CP Children's International Month, I present to you my daughter Crystal Anastasia Ramdan. My name is Ingrid Ramdan. My daughter, which was born with CP, she's 29 years now of age, and she's of a mixed spastic cerebral palsy. She is, let us say, 99% brain on a bed. You know, she doesn't do anything. She don't talk, she don't walk. She's on a bed because of her muscles that have been most important shut down. And we need more help. We need more help of the government. We need more medical help for our children. Sometimes we go to the medical institute and it's a lot we go through. You know, we need, yes, we as single mothers, we cannot work and see about our children. But the thing about it is that I think government needs to put things in place where we will be able to do something, even though it's from work at home. You know, plenty people say and they think that we just want to sit down and depend on the government. No. You know, at this time we have to, because we have no ways of feeding our children and getting out there. Sometimes we need to work, sometimes we need to get out there sometimes. It is a hard thing to do to deal with these children. But we must continue to have this love for these children. This love, this care that they need. Because they need it a lot. They need a lot of love. Right? And on behalf of CP International Day, I want to say thank God for His blessing. Because of God's blessing, I am able to be happy to see my child that is 29 years of age and to be here with her. And I thank everyone, I thank every CP parents. Just continue giving your love and sharing your love for your children. Because most of the time this is what they need. Once they are being loved, they live and they give you life everlasting. Because my doctor told me since she was a baby, she's not going to make it. Since 7 years back, they told me, Mommy, come see about the child. She's not going to make it. You know, she's also a seizure. She also is a lung infection. She also is chronic aspiration, that she always have a built up of mucus in her system. You know, and by the grace of God, thank you Jesus, that I can deal with it. But we need more things to be put into place to help us as parents see about these children. I have a wheelchair, thank God, but I don't have a ramp where I can take her outside. So most of the time she have to stay inside because I cannot even lift her to say to take her out, to carry her. Some of us parents don't even have a vehicle to even take them to the beaches, which is very good for them. You know, so I just want to say thank you all and thank everyone. Thanks on behalf of CP Care Helpers Organization of Trinidad and Tobago that I could come forth and stay with my child. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Roberta Roberts and this is my daughter.
My name is Naila Brown.
How old are you?
6 years old.
My daughter was diagnosed with cerebral palsy spastic diplegia to be exact, at age a year and a half. One of the things I would like to see for persons living with CP or disabilities is that they are given a fair chance. If they are given the opportunity, they may be disabled in one way, but they are able in another.